Welcome to another part of my World Cup series. We're going to do a little review of Group D so far. In this video, we're going to talk about the first two games, and I'll do another video after the second games have been played. Now, due to some time issues, I couldn't actually do this video before Germany played Serbia, so we don't already know that result, but okay. We're going to just talk about the first games first. Of course, Germany played Australia and beat them 4-0, and Serbia played Ghana. Ghana won 1-0. Now, beforehand, I had predicted that Germany would be the best team in this group. Having seen the first game and second game to a degree, I would still say that's absolutely the case. Germany should win the group. I think they will win their last game. In fact, their first game against Ghana was, in fact, the only display in the first round of games in the entire tournament of a favorite that really lived up to their name. You know, they were world class, but whereas most teams like England and Italy and Argentina and France made a mediocre or half decent impression, Germany played very well. First, the question was, of course, was Germany that good or was Australia that bad? I predicted before the tournament that Australia would come in fourth in this group. Australia, they have a bunch of decent players, but they're not world class. They really have to rely on team spirit a lot. And of course, last time around they had a great coach with Hiddink. Now I think they have an okay coach with Verbeek, but yeah, I don't think they're going to be able to achieve that kind of magic again. Because they're just getting a bit old, and we saw it with Lucas Neal and Craig Moore at the back, just being outrun. The young, fresh forwards of Germany, particularly Mesut Özil and Thomas Müller, played great. Podolski was good, Klose was good again, and quite amazingly actually, because Klose and Podolski scored 5 goals between them in the Bundesliga past season. But these guys have a reputation for doing very well in the German national team. In fact, I heard Podolski say that he feels so much better when he plays for the national team than he usually does at his club. So he just feels more confident. And of course, the second game, Klose and Podolski made a slightly different impact. But in the first game, they played very well. And I think even in the second game, it wasn't that Germany played badly all of a sudden, but they're a bit unlucky with a red card and missed penalty and all that. But we'll talk about that game later. Anyway, I think Germany are still the favorites to win this group. They completely outplayed Australia, and Australia isn't looking that good. And of course, Australia is now playing Ghana. Serbia needed to beat Germany in the second game because Serbia lost to Ghana in the first game. Serbia was, I thought beforehand, I think I had a 2-1 victory for Serbia in the game against Ghana. I thought they would be the better team. I still think they are the better team, but they didn't play very well. What was quite amazing actually is that they played Pantelic as a deep striker up front. Then Zigic played behind him kind of as a number 10 guy. Now, Zigic is big and strong, and which means he's dangerous in the air, in the box, and he can hold the ball up. But really, what was going on? That Pantelic played as a deep striker, and then Zigic played behind him as a kind of a number 10 guy that was going all over the place. Now, I don't know. I mean, Radomir Antic, the coach, has a reputation for being, having trained some big clubs. But seriously, who comes up with that? I mean, who the hell thinks, oh yeah, Zigic, yeah, he's a number 10 guy. He's the guy that is gonna, move around and move around the deep striker Pantelic and just be dangerous like that. I mean, that's insane. Of course he isn't. The guy is very slow, not very maneuverable at all, and he's not a great passer of the ball. I mean, the only way Zigic is any use to a team is in in the 16-yard box. That's it. And the way they were playing way too far away from the Ghanaian goal. And Zigic was often running around in the midfield, where he's of course completely useless because he's not a really great player. In fact, I would have opted to put Lazovic in the squad. He did come in, played okay, I thought. But yeah, an amazing tactic, really. A really stupid tactic, I thought. And Ghana and Serbia, they kind of kept each other. It was a balanced game. It could have gone either way. I thought a draw was very likely. If Ghana would get lucky, they could win. If Serbia could get lucky, they could win. Serbia had a couple of good chances. But yeah, they didn't score. Krasic, the winger, didn't really have his best game. We hardly saw him. Jovanovic was a bit more threatening, but couldn't really do anything in the 16-yard box. Overall, I thought it would be 0-0. Ghana played okay, had a few half chances, but they weren't really able to really threaten up until Kuzmanovic has his crazy handball. I don't know what's up with Serbian people. Maybe they have a bet going on that somebody gets a prize when they make a handball and cause a penalty or something, because Kuzmanovic did a completely harmless ball into the box. Nothing's going on. There's no threat. All of a sudden he makes a handball. And now Vidic against Germany does exactly the same. Against Germany he gets away with it because Podolski missed the penalty, but I don't know what that's going on, but that gifted Ghana the victory. I didn't think Ghana was really the better team. It was an even game. But yeah, that gifted them the victory. They had a good chance later in the game with Asamoah Gyan. But yeah, so I thought Ghana was lucky to win that game, and Serbia really shot themselves in the foot. Now Serbia's still up there with a chance, of course, now that they beat Germany, because, they've got 3 points and they're playing Australia, arguably. But we'll have to see when they play Ghana this afternoon. They seem to be the weakest team in the group. The question is, of course, Ghana now playing Australia, who seemed very beatable against Germany. If Ghana can win this game, all of a sudden they're topping the group with 6 points. And they are looking very good. And then, of course, seems very likely that they go through. Now, Serbia, of course, could beat Australia in the last game as well. We could end up with, if Germany then beats Ghana, we could end up with 3 teams on 6 points. And then goal difference will decide. Now, Germany, of course, is looking very good because they will beat Australia 4-0, of course, so they have by far the best goal difference so far. But we don't know what Ghana and Serbia will do against Australia, of course. But this could be an exciting group, after all. And I thought it would be tight, and I think it's going to be tight. But yeah, I think Serbia has played slightly disappointing. Ghana played okay, kind of on the level that I would expected them to play on. Serbia didn't have a great day, so they lost. And Germany, still seems to be the best team. But it's interesting to see how Australia will cope with Ghana this afternoon. Then we will be able to say with some certainty on who has the best chance of going through. But we'll do another video after that second game has been played as well. Alright, on this group. Alright, that's it for now. Me analyzing the first games in this group. Alright, thank you.